Hello, my name is Ron Carter, and I am a resident of Appomattox County. I'm married to my wife, Gina, who, by the way, is one of the kindest people you will ever meet. Have a daughter, Raven, and her husband, Drew. I'm also a grandfather. They have 4 children, and they attend Liberty Baptist as well. My parents, who live in Appomattox, attend Liberty Baptist. And I have a sister, a younger sister, who lives in Northern Virginia. My current occupation, something I've been doing for 32 years now, is I'm a public school educator. I've been teaching, an administrator, athletic coach throughout those 32 years. And as of now, I see myself continuing to do that for a few more years.
Born and raised in Appomattox, been there all my life up until about a year ago, and we moved to Lynchburg. My wife is Christy. We've been married 30 years. I have 4 children, Sarah, Harrison, Ella Grace, and Addie. And when I'm not home with them and running around trying to keep up with them, I own a land investment company, and pretty much we buy and sell land just about anywhere in Virginia.
My wife and I have been attending Liberty Baptist now for about 3 years. I started coming to the church because I had heard numerous things about the church, the positive effect they were having in the community. And so when we did start attending, shortly after that, I was asked to teach a Bible study class or Sunday school for adults, which I currently do now at 8:30 on Sunday mornings. And I enjoy doing that. Being a teacher is my profession. I think things are looking up in that area in the church as well as far as the teaching. And I'm also a deacon. I've been tasked with that role for about a year now. And then now, it's been a humbling experience, but it's been great to know that the leaders of the church and the people of the local body of Liberty Baptist have asked me to be an elder and have thought that I'm qualified to do that. And so I do see it as a calling. I think it is something that, not that I was seeking to do, but I do believe it's the next step in my relationship with Christ, and something that He wants me to do and to help not only the local body, but as we know, Liberty Baptist also helps people across this country and around the world.
I was involved with the construction of the ministry center. I was on the board or the committee that kind of got the whole thing off the ground. And we were all over the board when we first started, and then we finally, it was weird, it had all come together. It's like once we decided where the ministry center was going to go and everything, it just all clicked for everybody, and we knew that was the right thing. So we knew that was God's work in that for sure. With my kids being born and raised in the church, and we love the church, and I just wanted to see the church continue to stay on the same path that it's on now, and just be involved in anything that I can do, or we can as elders can do, just to keep it going and make it better. You know, there's always things you can always do to improve, and that's one reason I chose to do this.
Well, being a public educator, I've dealt with children from 5 years of age to 18, 19 years old, and I know that Liberty does a great job with the youth, with the children, through their different ministries, through the nurseries. I have a lot of respect and admiration for those that volunteer and step up to take on those roles. And I would love to see that continue and even strengthen within Liberty Baptist Church as well. as an elder, I know that I will have, some say-so on how things are done in that area, and I think I can bring some background and maybe some expertise in that field.
Our church has a lot of good people, a lot of talented people in our church across the board. From Rusty's preaching to the singing, teachers we have in the church. Ish interviewing me right now with all the camera work and everything we have at the church. This is a lot of talent at our church. And I think it's just fun to be involved in something like that where everybody's so positive and everybody's striving to make the church a better place. Not only for now, but in the future for my kids, maybe my grandkids one day, and hopefully, y'all's kids too.
Well, I believe that anyone that's called in any role in the church, there are going to be attacks. Satan does not want us to do God's work, God's will. So it's always helpful if people pray for the elders, the leaders of the church, those that will be making decisions. Pray that we make godly and wise decisions, that we base our decisions on the truth of God's word. That's the only guidance that we should be seeking is what we get from the Bible and from what God's telling us.
All the decisions that we make for the church, just pray that we will always go to Him first and let Him be the ones to guide and direct what we do with the church. And that's one thing I'm definitely going to do.